Okay, why is it not showing me as live? There we go. I'm just gonna watch Babe Wee's stream until my opponent stops ducking me.
Cousins on first down. As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area. Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, jeez. I don't like this. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it.
As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins.
Nice.
The Lions now going to use...
Go Rams.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles,
Go Rams.
California. Tonight we begin the final stretch, Week 16.
I don't want to receive, man.
It'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Los Angeles Rams. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured.
Good. Love a bounty gate.
Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
Good blocks, Coop.
They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Man, I'm tired.
Here's the first carry of the game for
Oh, I forgot this guy's a D-line user.
Cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Rams at 3 and 11 now on the year.
If this guy wants to be mutt, we'll be mutt.
Knowing it's been a while since they've had a W, they have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. He's going to find Jefferson open down.
Van Jefferson is cooking today.
But not before getting this inside the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Might not want to reset that contract.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. First.
VJ him or no?
Stafford going to give this to Akers. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
That is caught.
Taylor Lewan literally gets hurt every play.
To the 1, out of bounds right there.
It's like actually unbelievable.
They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until the...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
It is Sim, but I don't like it. Because when he is out, Stafford dies.
And the Rams put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
DJ is definitely calling me mutt in Gen Chat right now.
Down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0.
Whose house? Rams house. Whose house? Rams house.
And no return on this one as the
Puka catching the ball at the 1-yard line is so sim. And just barely not getting a touchdown. I'm super sim. Whose house? Lamb's house. Whose house? Lamb's house.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. But they'll start the drive here with an end around. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That play never works for anyone. I'm kind of shocked that it worked.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Oh, his O-line is dookie.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
Good job, AD.
Met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a
Is that his X Factor?
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Is he already active?
About this Rams defense.
Yes, he is. Hot.
Pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agents.
If AD retires, if AD is not on my team,
Pitch and catch to
My cycle is over.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up a third down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook.
Watch this.
Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So
This is not going to work, but we're going to try.
pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And this is gonna
Yeah.
be first down as
I mean,
the
I
tackle's
figured.
gonna be made at the Rams 42. A new set of downs after a strong
It was worth a shot.
16 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams.
Good stuff, Grover.
Only manages a couple here down to about
Good sim trade.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now Carr. Oh, he tried to fit it in on
Kobe.
the side, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Kobe.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more of what has been really a string of bad luck?
Okay, no, Boom, you have to be faster than that. Please.
Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we
It
can
is.
win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
If I can connect with Cup here, that would be so hot.
Now Stafford. He'll buy some time right. Poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Isaac Yedem picks it.
That's kind of lame.
As he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
I wasn't paying attention. Did Van Jefferson run forward?
Interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. From the gun, it's Carr.
Was it? Van Jefferson had like nobody around him. I could have thrown it to Puka, but
And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
I mean, if Van sits there, that's a 20-yard gain. If I threw it to Puka, I would have gotten called out for stat padding. So
into the receiver's hands even faster.
Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from
Oh.
the 31. Now Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they've got it well across.
Wait, why is Van Jefferson actually cooking?
It's all said and done.
Hold on.
That one covers 29 yards.
We might need to reconsider some
He was
things.
out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
Wentz's throw, it's complete into the
Wentz is cooking.
And down
Pause.
inside the 15 he goes. These two teams all tied after one.
Okay, I was gonna say if it froze, I would have been pissed.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Wentz gonna throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving
Cup?
catch. It's the first catch of the game for Cup, and he's got a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of things like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment
Dog,
of truth. When
Cooper
the ball's
Kupp is
arriving,
insane.
There's a defender there.
What?
He just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Akers. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Akers again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Dog.
Well, everything moved right, ran right, dove right. Excellent stop at the line of scrimmage, though. I mean, I couldn't see it totally from here, but I don't believe he got any yardage.
No, anytime you dive and you come up with 0 yards, it's not a good feeling.
That's a good effort, right? It'll look good on tape until they count the number of yards you got, right?
Or just like abandon your route. That works too.
Shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
They'll run for it with Akers. And he's going to take this one.
Call him Moses, baby.
Cam Akers.
Splitting the Red Sea.
Out of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Whose house? Lamb's house. Whose house? Lamb's house.
For their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score. And they're and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. Down to about the 22 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Wentz. This is caught.
Nice. I thought he was short, to be honest.
And the Rams are able to strike quickly.
Would have loved another Cam Akers touchdown. Might be stat padding, might not be stat padding. But we need Cam Akers touchdowns.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
Puka found the hole in that zone perfectly.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
That wasn't a rollout though, homie. If that was a rollout, that would have been a crossbody throw from Wentz, and that would have not been a completion. Sorry to say it, homie.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans.
He gets the ball at half. This game is not even close to sealed. I hate the pursuit angles in this Madden. They're kind of really bad.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start.
There's no shot Cam Akers already has 10 carries.
Enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing
Cup
any lanes
might
to
be
open up.
6.
Here's Wentz to throw. In the middle of the field.
That was a very sketchy ball.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Is that a ram or a goat?
A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 6. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
What the heck? CJ is apparently dog shit, which makes me super sad.
As a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away.
That was definitely forced.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things
Not
in
gonna
check
lie,
and force a punt
that was
situation.
definitely a pre-read. I'm sure Cup was open.
And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Please wrap up.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just
If Queen couldn't wrap up, I would have been very, very mad.
Motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Carr throwing on second down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And some room to work.
Whoa, stop and go.
He takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's crazy that he can do that. Like, he completely turned around. I haven't had Aaron Donald in. That's why I've been getting cooked on defense. That makes a lot of sense now, actually.
Carr now on first down. Who gets it complete to A.T. Perry. So
Or Grover Stewart, as a matter of fact. So
and it'll be second down.
He was tired, so I took him out for a couple plays, and I forgot to put him back in after those couple of plays.
To throw, it's Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
Good stuff, Hodges.
First down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On second down, Kamara. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Carr. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away.
How much is this? So, 57-yarder? No, that's a lie. It says like 64-yarder. We're going to do this. I don't really care that much.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up a great field position and enough time to maybe get down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost
Oh, okay.
And this is picked up by
Thank you, Electronic Arts.
possession, and they have it at the 38.
Thank you, Carson Wentz.
Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, you're
Okay.
upset with you. All right?
You
So if you're
have to pick that off, Hodges Tomlinson.
Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders. That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Carr will try it again on second down. On a slant, complete to Michael Thomas. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard.
Queen!
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be...
DJ has thrown like 10 pickable balls this game. If that was a pick, he would have been mad too. He would have blamed it on like something else.
Because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete.
He's gonna whine, but that's a bail for a bail.
But also, not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
That is inches from the it's no good. Line to the left, and this will stay at a 7-point game. So it's a letdown.
Very nice, DJ.
Tremendous position following the turnover, but they come away empty-handed.
Oh, man, you hate to waste field position like that. Your defense did you the favor of getting you the ball on this side of the 50, but neither the offense nor the kicking team could capitalize.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Taken down by Pete Werner. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
That was a nice catch by Cobb.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Kamara up the middle. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
They'll try to run for it with Miller.
He didn't get it.
He is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
He's punting.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Bro, Kobe Durant.
6 yards on the return, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
And they're able to get this one across the
Good stuff, Cam.
52 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdowns.
Down 7, punting on 4th and inches. Dog, DJ, you aren't going to win if you punt there. I hate to say it, but like, you don't win doing that.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback. So
wait, is Stafford in or is it still Wentz?
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But
it's because I have the hat on. It's the hat.
If you do it right and they
it is Stafford.
Same, whether
cool.
It's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Nice, Stafford.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. On the counter, this is Akers.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night.
I think my first read is Van Jefferson.
Legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Maybe Verdell on the chip.
Somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He's going to hit his man out of the back.
He actually... Verdell fought. Who is this imposter?
Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there.
This is not CJ Burdell.
To convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board.
Why do the blocks just suck donkey dick whenever it's CJ Burdell? But Cam Akers always gets good blocks.
Especially against the big body guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority one.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Honestly, that's a good throw. It's picked otherwise, I feel like. Maybe not because it's Cup.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So on fourth down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal.
I missed.
And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this will remain a one-touchdown game. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Tanking or no?
Both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
Nice. That's actually Sim.
Guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use
tanking?
Worked for us during this game. Try and get back some of those plays.
I'm not beating the allegations. I hate to say it.
Showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On second down, here's Miller. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
It's okay. I only have to stop him here, and then I'll punt it.
Been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Here is third down and 4. Carr going to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
Nice.
And they will set up shop.
That's lovely.
Territory at the 42-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback.
This is such a stupid way for DJ's season to end.
They would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Someone pinged me. Oh, it was Booth.
Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
What I love about Cam Akers is he always has that little squirt.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on third down, Stafford.
Good stuff, Coop.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to
Koopa Cup.
third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Koopa Cup.
They'll run here with Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point forthcoming.
Go Lambs.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I'm not going to be able to draft a quarterback anymore. But it's okay because I cannot be seen losing to DJ.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On second down, here's Carr. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Sim.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Carr now to throw, and the Rams got it. They bring him down.
An Aaron Donald sack there is beautiful.
6 now for him on the year. Here comes the Saints punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Let's take it at around the 40. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 93 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A gain of 3, second down.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100.
What is DJ doing?
He knows he's at 98.
I think someone has told him by now. And here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football. And that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
Going right back to Akers. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
No.
Trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Luka?
Pass complete there to Nakua.
What a rack!
With his second touchdown of the night. And the Rams look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That was a sim pass too. I just wanted to get a drag, get the first down. I wasn't getting a first on 3rd and 6 running the ball. Took my simple check down, but the GOAT took it all the way.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Carr.
Goes right back to Smith again.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A first down carry now for Miller. And they're going to stop him right
Well, it's a 3-score game.
cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Damn. That was the most beautiful run after catch I think I've ever seen in my life.
Keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
To throw his Carr. Touchdown, Saints.
A.T. Perry from 4 yards out. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score.
Hodges Tomlinson is unironically one of my better corners.
Looks good on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
I don't know if that's sad or good.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives. And a 2-score.
I think he's on aggressive tackling. That's why.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I
Really?
want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Split them here on this drive. Zero. Look downfield. He's been open all day.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And taken right on the 30. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Olave holds it in.
And they're going to speed things up here. Carr to throw on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Go Lambs.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. That is Carr.
Byron Young's old ass. Or not Byron Young, Byron Jones.
A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. Now Carr. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Now the pressure gets there, and he
Good
goes
sack, Byron.
down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Here's Carr. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Rams are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
There we go. Now we can kneel it out.
114 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
I'm out of here. Goodbye.